wrestling fans, welcome to another edition of Tag Team. I'm your host, Cesar Scorpio, alongside the Invincible Vincent.
Hey!
WWE Review. We are 2 weeks away from Night of Champions, and WWE is live from Columbus, Ohio. Now, the whole show begins here with none other than CM Punk coming out, sitting Indian style in the middle of the ring with pipe bomb in hand, stating, "I'm different. And the reason I'm different is because I do this, I do that." Starts saying his whole thing on how he's changed wrestling. And then he starts mentioning here that he has a match with R-Truth, but he'd much rather be fighting the Kevin Nash. I love the way he used Super Shredder.
Super Shredder.
Fight you. If you guys don't know who Super Shredder is, you guys are not old enough to remember Ninja Turtle Secret of the Ooze with Vanilla Ice and all that.
Go Ninja.
Sick!
Go.
Sick! I mean, I was in that Turtle era. Shoot, I love the Ninja Turtles. So I appreciated that by CM Punk. Nice. But, nonetheless, he calls, now I'm going to call him Super Shredder from now on. He calls Super Shredder out, and Super Shredder comes out. Starts saying, "Oh, you're a cancer." He started actually CM Punk actually bashes his music too. That he's been using since 1996. Oh, hey, dude, that's the NWO music.
That's the classic.
Kick back.
Yeah. You know, I gotta call foul on that play.
Whatever, CM Punk.
Yeah, let that one slide.
Your music that you just recently changed from Ring of Honor,
which came out in what, 1989?
Really?
1990?
Come on, dude. It's not even wrestling music. It's not OG. Whatever. Anyway. He comes out and he starts ranting. Then here comes Triple H. Comes out rant. What happens after that, E?
Yeah, Triple H comes out and says that he wants to let Kevin Nash know that he saw who it was that sent the text message to Kevin Nash from Triple H's cell phone. Turns out it was actually Triple H.
Oops!
Psych! It was actually Kevin Nash. And so he tells Kevin Nash that, because of that, because you've been lying to me and all this stuff, you gotta go.
You're gonna pick him over me? What's wrong with you? We were friends for 20 years!
Just because I put hands on you last week.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Boom! Ah!
Knocked him on the ground. Triple H made it known. Hey, listen. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. He did it.
Plus, after that, he goes, "By the way, you're fired." Yeah. So he takes care of that. CM Punk's pointing and laughing.
Yeah. And then he moved over so he could make sure that Kevin Nash could see him clowning and began laughing again.
You just got fired, eh?
Yeah. And once Kevin Nash left, went, got in the back of a limousine.
Oh, we see him and John Laurinaitis walking up. Get into the limousine, and limousine that's it.
Jets off, yeah. So, to be continued. John Laurinaitis has got his fingers in this whole situation, so this is definitely not over.
Dirty. Just dirty. After that, we had tag team match. We had Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston versus the Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali. Now, this was pretty good match. I mean, I'm still not sold on Great Jinder Mahal. I don't see anything this guy brings that makes me go, "Oh," or "Ah."
Yeah.
And when you're a new guy, you got to sell out. Put your body on the line. I want to see some blood.
You got to do something to distinguish yourself. They are putting him in the matches with the people who are holding.
They're giving him chances.
They're giving him
it's up to him to cash these things in.
You've got to get in there and make him love you or make him hate you, man. Do something. Snatch the belts away from him. Hit them, bleed, whatever it takes, man. Just get
sell out.
Hey, Ringmaster, Stone Cold. You got to distinguish yourself. You got to make the change because the WWE is not going to.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H.
Yeah, going from
the list goes on. Oz, Diesel. Come on, man.
Exactly.
It goes on and on. We all know this. So make a name for yourself. You're going to end up like Drew McIntyre. Is that what you want?
You don't want that.
Right.
You don't want that.
Anyway, there's a spot for him right now. It's FCW because he does not belong in the WWE. Great Khali can do it better on his own. Great Khali doesn't even talk.
Yeah.
He's like...
Yeah, bring back his brother.
He's like Sin Cara, except bigger.
Yeah.
And
doesn't flip so
less coordinated. But still, he doesn't have to talk. His size speaks volumes.
Exactly.
So Jinder Mahal's not needed. He's just a pain. I'm tired of seeing him. Let's move on with that.
Yeah, distinguish yourself.
Needless to say, he gets hit with the shooting star press after the Great Khali does us all a favor and slams him on top of the head by accident. And that's that match. So Yeah, hopefully we just see a little bit less of him, especially with this new, everybody's on Raw, everybody's on SmackDown, new platform.
People are going to get eliminated by this.
Step it up or go to FCW. That's what's going to be.
Something's going to happen.
There was a nice little mention here that WWE was going to come out with their own network now, Network WWE. They're going to say the shows, the pay-per-views, and what else? Everything
it looks
WWE.
Like they're going to have anything that has WWE. Even they showed like a little tiny clip of Trish Stratus's episode when she was on MTV Cribs.
Whatever.
So, whatever has to do with WWE.
The WWE movies, now made for TV movies that they'll end up turning into. I mean, this is huge. This is huge.
This is going to be awesome.
I mean, will they have Ring of Honor there on WWE? Will they have AAA Lucha Libre on WWE? I mean, this is crazy.
Take over NWA and put it on TV on a proper place.
Crazy. Wonder what this is going to mean for USA and for Spike. Not Spike, excuse me, and Sci-Fi.
Yeah, because if they don't have those shows, if they take those shows and put them on WWE, there's going to be a big, gigantic open space for some other wrestling franchise to get there. Or there's just going to be a big, gigantic hole. Yeah. I mean, Sci-Fi, as soon as the Super SmackDown ratings came in last week, Sci-Fi made it known that was the biggest ratings that they had.
Of course!
And
who's going to see Son of Frankenstein's daughter? And
Crocosaurus versus Shark to Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Crap.
No.
Come on. So, yeah.
I'd rather see...
Haven's alright. Other than that, no.
I'd rather see Jinder Mahal versus Heath Slater.
Oh, God. Wash your mouth out with soap. Anyway, let's move on.
Alright, after that we had the Divas #1 Contenders match. Kelly comes out ringside in a evening gown. Kelly, man. Anyway, she sits next to Jerry the King. I hate you, Jerry. And following that, we had Eve come out, support, actually, in the match. Kelly was there to support her girl. And we had Beth Phoenix come out with Natalya. Now, Natalya's also wearing evening gown. Pulls up here beside Michael Cole. Yeah. And the match is set. This was a good match. Yeah. These two ladies bring it, and they have all the capability of having a pay-per-view cage match. Which, WWE, hint, hint.
Hey.
This match ends when finally Beth Phoenix hits the Glam Slam, a.k.a. La Vela. And that is it. Now, it looks like she might have botched a little bit. Ooh, it looked kind of ugly the way she landed there. I'm talking about Eve. But the fun part about this match was the talk ringside between Natalya and Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly and Natalya were shooting back and forth all through this entire match. Going on about because there was an article that came out on WWE.com this weekend about how Natalya and Beth Phoenix were the saviors of the Divas division. And Kelly had some pointed words to say about that. She was talking about how they work their butts off week in and week out. And you can't fault her. You can't fault Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, Eve. You don't even want to mess with because Eve can actually snap your arm with an arm bar. She made her point, and Natalya shot back that it's time for the models to go away and for them to take over.
Now the interesting thing about this is a woman wrote this story on WWE.com.
Yeah. Katie Robinson, I believe, was her.
Wow, she wrote it with conviction and honestly, she believes that.
Yeah, and she immediately got one in the eye from Nikki Bella, who made her thoughts known. You can check that out on UnifiedWrestling.com. But
you think you're so tough? Let's match in the ring right now. Me and you. Come on.
Exactly. I don't know if there was any response to that, but I was Katie. I'd be hiding under my bed right now.
Whatever. Anyway, this is nice little drama here that's going on with the Divas division. But this match again ends with the Glam Slam. Beth Phoenix is the new #1 contender. Expect that. Night of Champions against Kelly. She did, beat up Kelly here. Excuse me, Natalya did after Eve was thrown out of the ring by Beth Phoenix. But it's going to be good. Expect to see good things there.
It's going to be good.
After that, we had Drew McIntyre, Christian, all these guys talking to Del Rio. Del Rio's trying to recruit guys for his John Cena interview later in the match. These guys seem to want nothing to do with him. But we'll see later on in the show whether that's real or not.
Yeah.
After that, we had the actual R-Truth come out with his new remix music and stating that, again, controversy. He says, what do I got to do to be the Night of Champions? Do I have to buy a ticket like all these other Jimmies and stuff my face and interfere? Is that what I'm going to have to do? The Miz comes out and says, no, I got a plan. We're going to challenge the Tag Team Champions. Yeah. That's it. Air boom.
Yeah, Kofi and Evan Bourne. And it was awesome because they made the challenge and then they accepted the challenge themselves that same night. So that's how Miz and R-Truth get things done.
That's it. That's how we roll. That's how we do it. So, again, needless to say, there was a match between CM Punk and R-Truth, and this was kind of rubbed me the wrong way, E, because this match was a good match. You guys were going back, forth, hit. But, again, there's a third wheel here, which is The Miz. The Miz interferes, but it looks awfully Cena-esque how this match turns out. Even though there's interference by CM Punk, CM Punk prevails here. Interference by The Miz. CM Punk prevails here and still ends up pulling it out. Yeah. Just like Cena.
Yeah. The interference took place. The referee threw The Miz out, and as he's walking back, R-Truth has like all the time in the world to hit CM Punk from the back, and still somehow CM Punk managed to turn that into a GTS, and lights out. I'd like to see a little bit more, back and forth, but CM Punk, and this is not on CM Punk either. This would have to go to the writers. I mean,
yeah, of course, not CM Punk's choice.
You already got the two guys who magically managed to win way more matches than necessary. You don't want to do that with CM Punk because he's supposed to be the exact opposite of that.
Yeah. Anyway, no, he's turning into that. So nice Cena moment, CM Punk. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, please.
After that, we had a nice redemption match. I'll call it. I'll say their names right. David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy had some, choice words said by, Jerry the King Lawler here last week.
And constructive criticism.
Yeah, that's right. And Jerry the King Lawler now had to speak with his fists. We had Jerry the King Lawler in a match between Otunga and McGillicuddy. Who was his partner going to be? Jerry the King Lawler said, I never said you guys were not talented. You just have no personality. You're boring. No charisma. My partner's going to have more charisma in his little finger than you have in your entire bodies. None other than Long Island Iced Tea. Zack Ryder. Yeah, Zack Ryder came in, flipped camera in hand. He's taping this. Obviously, this is going to be on the show. But yeah, they come in, and Zack and Jerry basically get the job done. Jerry does most of the heavy lifting through all of the match. But Zack Ryder demands the tag so he can finish off the last finishing move, and he gets the 1, 2, 3 in the pin, and Jerry and Zack win. There it is. A nice W for Zack Ryder, Long Island Iced Tea. After that, we had I don't know why they set it up match. We had Randy Orton versus Heath Slater. Man, this was silent but deadly. This match finally, thank God, ends after the RKO gets hit
Merciful RKO.
on Heath Slater, and this match is over. God, made my eyes bleed that match.
This is the one time I've ever heard this cat right here rooting for Randy Orton.
End it now, Orton! End it now!
Get it over with.
God, my eyes! Seriously, I'd rather see McGillicuddy and Otunga than this guy. This guy.
And that's saying something.
Garbage. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I have better arms than the guy on TV,
that's a problem.
It's not good.
Yeah, he's the original skinny fat guy that was referred to that way by Ezekiel Jackson.
Whatever. Jeez. Anyway, good riddance. Send that guy to FCW too while you're at it. After that, we had the actual dilemma with John Cena coming out and calling out Del Rio. Del Rio, you're nobody. You won the belt. Not fair. I predict that Ricardo Rodriguez is going to come out and announce Del Rio. Del Rio is going to not come out in a vehicle he cannot pronounce, doesn't know the make or model of, and explain why Ricardo Rodriguez, is going to explain why he can't show up.
I predict that John Cena is going to come out in a red shirt. He's going to slide under the bottom rope, banging music. He's going to take off his shirt and throw it into the crowd. If he's not in Canada, they won't throw it back 3 or 4 times. Right. And
explain why he needs a title shot.
Exactly. Come on.
I need a title shot
because I don't have the belt, and if I don't have the belt, that means I need a title shot.
I'm John Cena.
If John Cena doesn't have the title, clearly John Cena needs to get a title shot. Come on. What kind of reason?
He doesn't have the title. What? Oh my goodness. Let's book it right now. Yeah, not a champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Anyway, Del Rio says, the reason why I didn't attack you last week is because I didn't want to do to you what I did to Rey Mysterio. He's gone for a long time.
Yeah, he got his entire leg off.
I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt and give you a chance at Night of Champions. So I'm not going to get my hands dirty today. These guys are going to do it for me. Snaps his fingers and they all roll out.
Wade Barrett, Jack Swagger, who else was it?
Dolph Ziggler, Christian, and then after they start pounding on John Cena, here comes the good guys. Alex Riley, Sheamus, and John Morrison.
Yeah.
Finally, here comes Teddy Long. We need a match. He sets the match, and there it is.
Yeah. Tag elimination match. 8-man tag elimination match.
We'll save you a lot of time here. This match finally ends when there's 3 guys left. 2 of Vicky's boys, and then John Cena, of course. John Cena ends up doing the Can't See Me 5-knuckle shuffle, double 5-knuckle shuffle.
10-knuckle shuffle.
And gets the W after applying the AA on Dolph Ziggler, and then the STF on Swagger.
Yeah.
So, man, that was a sour ending to what was pretty good. Pretty good. Lexana, I know she's SmackDown, but I get that we're mixing up. What's up with Lexana not being there?
Yeah,
come on. Teddy Long was there.
Exactly.
Lexana. Remember, if you haven't noticed, Lexana is on the Who's Hotter poll, UnifiedWrestling.com versus Brie Bella. Decisions.
Huzzah.
Who you gonna pick? Who you got? Anyway, that's all the information we have for this WWE review. Be sure to join us again on Thursday for our TNA review. Big things happen. Jeff Hardy's coming back. Hey! All right. For myself, Cesar, Scorpio, Invincible Vincent, thank you very much for watching. See you guys on Thursday.
Take care.